Good. Are we in this thing? Yes, we are. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well, and I'm here to do another review for Love and Hip Hop ATL. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on all of my social media at Miss TP90. You never know, I just might follow you back. Get your comment on down below. Let's talk about this episode. It was a lot going on. And before we even get into it, I did want to hit on T.I. and Tiny, A Family Hustle. Now, granted, I wish, honest to God, I know it's real life. They want to do reality, but I wish they would have just kept that to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not ready for this next episode that's going to come out. Now, sidebar, I really knew that Tip had those type of ways. Like, deep down in my heart, I knew, because there's no way that you can talk like this and try to make somebody understand. Tamika, I don't know how Tamika handled that for so long. But anyway, and the same thing with Meek. I mean, she ain't out the woods either. There's certain things, Tip. Like, there's certain things I just wish I didn't know. Like, now I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Like, I feel bad for the kids. The show is really for the children. I didn't really care about T.I. and Tiny. T.I. just put his whole foot in his mouth. Basically said, look, I just can't give you what you want. Boom, bam, I'm sorry. Maybe that's what I should have told you a long time ago. Ding dong, there you go. That's the truth. And you know what? I've heard that line before. I can't give you what you want. So it's best for me to just go on and let you go. And you know what? At that time, you don't want to hear that shit. But Meek, you gonna be alright, boo, because you don't need his ass. Like, there you go. He basically told you, I just can't. I'm sorry. And he wants it out, so let him have his little out, boo. He want to have his cake and eat it too. And same thing with her. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen with them. Like, oh my God, they're draining my life. Next week's episode, I don't know what's going to happen. Just like Basketball Wives is draining my life. This whole Mean Girl and y'all old ass women, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. Which brings me to some more old ass women on Love and Hip Hop. I'm not going to segue, like, speaking of old ass women, I don't know how old she is. But Carly, you remember on last episode, she was running away from Jocelyn. I'm sorry, she was running away from the accusations of Jocelyn because you're not gonna treat me like no nothing ass bitch. That's what she said. And I was sitting here, Melissa, Ronnie, aka Jessica Diamond, and I were just sitting there looking like, calm your ass down. What do you need? Here's a tissue. Do you need a Chick-fil-A sandwich, a number one with a lemonade, or that new watermelon mint lemonade? Child, if y'all ain't tried it, you better try that. I can't drink that every day, but it's a good little refresher. But anyway, I was sitting there, do you want a jelly sandwich? What do you want, Carly? Calm your ass down. They finally calm her down enough. She goes back in to talk to Jocelyn. Jocelyn was like, you can tell that Jocelyn is a professional shit starter. Like, those type of people where they're very, very sensitive, but they know how to spark something within somebody else. That is Jocelyn Hernandez. So she sat there, she was like, she back. Let me start this over. You look very nice today, Carly Rae. You do. I mean, sidebar, before earlier, I said you look like shit. But you look very nice, Carly Rae. I don't understand why you walked out, because you're messy. Your ass is messy. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. That is the truth, Miss Jocelyn Hernandez. Carly, I don't know how you don't know that your ass is messy. I know where I'm coming from, though, with my messiness. She didn't say that exactly, but that's what I got from that. Carly, we know your intentions are to be Carmen Sandiego, but at the same time, nobody asked you. Jocelyn was like, look, I apologize for bopping you with the flowers. That was not nice. I'm sorry. But in the future, just don't bring up no mess, especially with my baby daddy Stevie. Don't bring him up. Just don't talk about it. I was like, you know what, Jocelyn, that was nice of you to say that. And yes, I know you love messy. You're attracted to messy. It just rolls. But can you just not bring it to me? I don't want to hear about it. I like that. Good job, Jocelyn. Sidebar, nothing was in that envelope. Even Carly had to laugh. Child, I told y'all last season wasn't nothing in that damn envelope. And I'm sitting here looking at Jocelyn like, man, you're second in the running to be America's top messy, okay? Because your ass is messy. Messy breeds messy. And I think that's why her and Carly can't really mesh, because they're not sure who's going to be the messiest next. It's like a messy award. And they both receive it. But Carly, she the number one. Melissa was like, oh my God, I'm just so happy that they finally put the bullshit behind them. Speaking of bullshit, Stevie and Kirk meet up. Child, the Adam's apple just made itself known as he was walking into the building. I'm sorry, I just cannot stand Kirk. Stevie was like, so when you going home? He was like, man, I mean, we still in separate homes. Like, Sheeta don't want, I don't want. That's what he sound like. He sound like an annoying ass song that you want to turn off on the radio. That whole scene, I was just like, can we get through it? Basically, please take the test. You even got Steven Jordan, good guy, telling you to take a test. Dana. Okay, Dana don't lie. He was like, look, I wouldn't have known if little Blue Bonnet was mine. I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have took that test. You know what I'm saying? All the girls are meeting up. Well, kind of. It was Mimi, Tammy, and Rashida, I believe. So they meet up. And the new Latin princess comes through. Her name is Estelita, okay? And she's signed with, I'm sorry, under Danger Zone, Blow You Up Entertainment, the Latin edition, whatever the hell. I don't know. Stevie showed interest in me as a model, I bet, and an artist. So he signed me only as an artist. Okay. Ooh. So she ended up telling the table that she was staying with Stevie for a little bit. And Jocelyn was there too. Mimi was like, look, oh my God, I feel as though if you ever need to talk, you can talk to me. I understand about all the bullshit I've been through, every bullshit imaginable in the world. You can talk to me, okay? Do not make a mess with your life. Don't do it, Stevie. Don't. I was like, maybe shut up. So, a child, no lie, I didn't even know who Ronnie was when she was on her little park date with her bae. I didn't know who she was without the lashes and the pink hair and the excrement and the stiletto pump in the club. I didn't know who she was. Honest to God, I didn't know who she was. I said, who is this? Is this a new cast? No, it is Jessica Dine, child. I didn't know. She got a new bae. He tall and stuff. He played not for the NBA. He's a basketball player. Da-da-da. And this is her bae, and he is like everything to her. And I'm sitting here like, but what you just with? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna stop her show. I'm not. We go to Mimi's house, and Mimi was like, the one thing Stevie and I did good together was our daughter, Eva. She's so intelligent. She's more intelligent than half of the country. She knows everything. Stevie comes by. He was like, thanks for raising my daughter. Thank you so much. She was like, yeah, so when are we going to tell her about little Bluebell? She was like, and you need to keep it professional with little Estelita Quesadilla. He was like, I'm the good guy. Sure. They end up telling, no. He tells little Eva that she has a sister. She was like, okay, that's cute. I like it. I'm going to teach you how to make that bread. I was like, now that was funny to me. That was hilarious. I was like, that's cute. All the girls are meeting up for the little swimsuit situation that Mimi said she wasn't going to be a part of because, who was going to be there? Melissa. So they're all getting ready. And Tammy, yes, girl, you better have a swimsuit line. Like, can one of my friends have like a clothing line or something like that? Would be dope as hell. But anyway, Estelita Quesadilla. She's the one who's modeling. Everybody's talking about different stuff. And Carly was like, I just want to let everybody know that I made up with Jocelyn. They were like, huh? What you say? Nothing. And I want everybody to come to the grand opening. And little Estelita Quesadilla was like, including me. Even though the ladies took it as Carly being kind of rude with little Empanada. I don't know. Carly, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But Empanada felt a type of way about it, okay? And she basically was like, you know what? While I'm here, just want to let you know I did see Jocelyn on the reel. And she was talking about your personal life, Rashida. Rashida was like, excuse me, what? She was like, yeah, girl, I got it right here. I said, you better have the clip ready. Now, Lo Empanada, that wasn't your place. But you didn't know, okay? You're not around these girls. Jock is literally getting his hair curled. Like, he looked like the chicks I see at the salon who just got from under the dryer, took their wrap off, they raked them down, and they getting ready to part them and curl them. He literally looked like that. I was like, I was so distracted during this scene. But Tommy came through because she wanted to... Shit, I was so distracted through the scene. I can't even remember what happened. I really don't know what happened in this scene because I was just watching him literally get his hair curled. Like, roll curls, bitch. Okay. Panada is having a photo shoot and baby girl, you better be all in that swimwear. Yes, girl. So she ends up talking to Stevie. She calls Carly a dusty water roach. I said, well then, like a dusty, like, ooh. Stevie gives his runaround about staying watchful and don't, you can't be mingling with these chicks who don't mean you no good. You gotta stay with the good guy. You can't be co-mingled. Be by yourself. Isolate you. Like, it's he's getting back to his Stevie-ish ways. Honey, don't you fall for that trap, girl. Don't you do that. Keep your head above water. Don't you turn it to a dusty water road. Don't you do it. Cheetah and Kirk meet up. And I was shocked that they're meeting up. But either way, when he came in, she was looking at him like, nigga. Like, he was even like, I don't get no hug. Please, Kirk, sit down. The same old runaround about why they not together. And, oh, my God. He was like, and I would ask you for a rub down. Rub my head. Rub my balls. Do something. And you just couldn't do it. I would ask you for a jelly sandwich. Everything was no. And she was like, ugh. Okay, but I didn't get preggers with another dude, okay? Like, if there's certain things you can't come back from putting pop. Lose my number until you take that DNA. Peace. I was like, Rashida, good job. Because Kirk, he's not going to understand it. Like, everybody deserves to be listened to, okay, after something happens. But if it doesn't make any sense and you do not want to leave with a resolution, bye. Gotta go. See you later. Adios. Which brings me to another couple. There's no resolution. Jocelyn and Stevie meet up. She goes to the house to bring over little Bluebonnet. And he's like, thank you for letting me see my daughter. It's good for me to see her. Like, we bonded. And she was like, that's good and everything. And I really want y'all to, like, move in. She was like, move in west, Stevie. And he started rubbing on her legs. You looking real good. You looking good. She was like, you want to get back into the Stevie and Jocelyn bit? I mean, legs gapped open. He almost had his leg over the back of the couch. Okay? Like, I was rolling. I was sitting here like, Jocelyn, girl, if you get caught up in this web of Stevie again, that's on you, bitch. We were rooting for you. But no. She was looking a little daisy. Then she got out of it. She was like, you know what, Stevie? No. Close your legs, Stevie. What we had together is good, but I can't do this no more, Stevie. I have my tickets for when Bluebonnet and I go to Miami, and that's how it's going to be. He got out of his, too. He was like, hold on, man. You ain't taking my baby nowhere. And that's fine. She was like, but I'm going to take you to court, and I'm going to get all the money I can get. I want $20,000 a month. I was like, what the hell you and Bluebonnet going to do with $20,000 a month? I mean, I can understand what you do with it, a bunch of frivolous bullshit, but what the hell you need with that? I don't get it. Then he ended off saying, you're not going nowhere. Where I'm at, the baby's at. I was like, Stevie, he ain't gonna change. Y'all ain't gonna change. I don't get it. Y'all should just co-parent, call a thing. Girl, if you want to go to Miami, get your court order and have you a ball. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just ridiculous. Like, no. After 80 months of her being pregnant, now you want to be a full-on? I am not here for parents to be separated and, co-parenting from 8,000 miles away. But, child, you got to do what you got to damn do. It is time for Carly's grand opening, child. Oh, my God. Melissa brought Lil Empanada as her date. Ronnie brings her man through. She's showing all of her gums, honey. I didn't even know Ronnie could smile like that. Jock is there, and they're like, where Carly at? He's like, yo, I don't know. Here comes Carly, and guess who she has with her? Caesar from Black Ink. Child, I was over it. When I first heard that they were boinging, I was like, Houseway, when did that happen? Huh? Especially when she was on Black Ink. I was like, what is going on? I can't with these shows commingling and bringing the characters into some... I just can't. It's disturbing to me. And then seeing them both together, I was like, no. That is how the episode ended. Next week, they're going to Jamaica. And they're also going to have this back and forth with Jock and C's. And oh my God, it's going to be a mess. But down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what did you think about this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop? Thank y'all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and war. That good stuff. God bless. Bye.